The global demand for Filipinos. Have you ever wondered why, no matter where you go in the world, you'll always find Filipinos? It's not a coincidence, it's because countries are actively seeking them out. From the US and Canada to Japan, Australia, and the Middle East, governments and businesses are competing to bring in more Filipino workers, professionals, and entrepreneurs. But why? What makes Filipinos so valuable? In this video, we'll break down the real reasons every country wants Filipinos to move in, and why the demand is only growing stronger. Let's get started. 1. The United States, the lifeline of America's healthcare system. The United States has been recruiting Filipinos for over a century, but today, the demand is higher than ever, especially in healthcare. Right now, Filipino nurses make up nearly 40% of all foreign-born nurses in the U.S. Hospitals are so dependent on them that when the U.S. faced a nursing shortage, they fast-tracked thousands of Filipinos for work visas. But it's not just healthcare. Filipinos are also highly sought after in the tech industry, working in Silicon Valley as engineers, software developers, and IT specialists. U.S. companies know that Filipinos are highly skilled, hardworking, and fluent in English, making them ideal hires. Even in business and finance, Filipinos are climbing the ranks, leading companies, and starting their own businesses. With millions of Filipinos already thriving in the U.S., America knows that bringing in more Filipinos means strengthening their workforce, economy, and communities. 2. Canada, actively recruiting Filipinos for jobs and citizenship. Canada isn't just welcoming Filipinos, it's actively recruiting them. In fact, Filipinos are the fastest growing immigrant group in Canada, and the government is making it easier for more to move in. Why? Because Canada needs Filipinos. The country is dealing with an aging population and a labor shortage, and Filipinos are filling the gap in industries like healthcare, education, skilled trades, and business. The government has created immigration programs specifically designed for Filipinos, including fast-track residency options for caregivers, healthcare workers, and skilled professionals. Once they arrive, Filipinos don't just work, they thrive. Many start businesses, buy homes, and contribute billions to the economy. That's why Canadian employers continue to prioritize hiring Filipinos, knowing they bring dedication, professionalism, and strong family values. And here's the kicker, Canada's immigration targets for 2025 and beyond are at an all-time high, so expect to see even more Filipinos building successful lives in the country. 3. Japan desperately needs Filipinos to sustain its economy. Japan is facing a major crisis, its population is shrinking fast, and there aren't enough workers to keep the economy running. That's why Japan has turned to Filipinos as a solution. From healthcare to skilled labor, Japan has been actively recruiting Filipinos to fill crucial job roles. The Technical Intern Training Program, TITP, and Specified Skilled Worker, SSW, visa programs have opened the doors for thousands of Filipinos to work in industries like elderly care, construction, and engineering. But it's not just about work. Japan is now encouraging Filipinos to stay long-term by offering permanent residency options. The government has realized that Filipinos don't just fill job shortages, they bring strong work ethics, adaptability, and cultural harmony that benefit Japanese society. Without Filipino workers, Japan's economy would struggle to keep up with global demands. That's why the country is doing everything it can to attract and retain Filipino talent. 4. Australia, opening more doors for Filipino professionals. Australia is one of the top choices for Filipinos looking to build a better future, and for good reason. The country is actively seeking skilled Filipino professionals. With a strong economy but a growing skills shortage, Australia has created visa pathways specifically for Filipino workers in fields like healthcare, engineering, education, and information technology. Filipinos have a great reputation in Australia for being highly skilled, hardworking, and easy to integrate into the workforce. That's why more Australian companies prefer hiring Filipinos over other nationalities. They know they're getting quality employees who are committed and dependable. Even beyond work, Filipinos in Australia are building strong communities, contributing to the economy, and becoming permanent residents. The government sees the long-term benefits of having more Filipinos, and that's why immigration policies continue to favor Filipino applicants. 5. The Middle East. Filipinos are essential for business and development. Countries like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar have relied on Filipino workers for decades, but now, they're doing even more to bring them in. Why? Because Filipinos dominate industries that are crucial to the Middle East's economy: healthcare, hospitality, aviation, construction, and business services. Airlines like Emirates and Qatar Airways actively recruit Filipino flight attendants and pilots. Luxury hotels and five-star restaurants are run by Filipino managers and chefs. Hospitals and clinics depend on Filipino nurses and doctors to provide quality healthcare. The best part? Many Filipinos in the Middle East don't just work, they build businesses, open restaurants, and create opportunities for others. Governments in the region are increasing job opportunities for Filipinos because they trust their skills and professionalism. Even as policies change, one thing remains clear: Filipinos are an irreplaceable part of the Middle Eastern workforce. The world needs more Filipinos. Countries around the world aren't just welcoming Filipinos, they're competing for them. From the United States and Canada to Japan, Australia, and the Middle East, governments and businesses know the value Filipinos bring. They are skilled, hardworking, adaptable, and family-oriented, qualities that make them perfect employees, business owners, and community leaders. As global labor shortages continue, the demand for Filipinos will only grow stronger. So the next time someone asks, why are there Filipinos everywhere? The answer is simple: because every country wants them. What do you think? Are Filipinos the most in-demand workers in the world? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on Filipinos' global influence. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.